Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm so excited to share my passion for European travel with you. We'll uncover the top 50 most beautiful places to visit in Europe. Europe is a tapestry of history, vibrant cultures, and stunning landscapes. From charming villages to bustling cities and breathtaking natural wonders, we'll savor it all. Let's hop from one amazing destination to the next, wander through ancient ruins, and marvel at architectural masterpieces. Join me, pack your sense of adventure, and let's get going. Our first stop takes us to the heart of France, to a city that needs no introduction, Paris. Paris. The very name evokes images of iconic landmarks, world-class art, and of course, romance. You can't talk about Paris without mentioning the Eiffel Tower. Take a ride to the top for breathtaking panoramic views. It's especially magical at night when the city twinkles below. Just a stone's throw from the Eiffel Tower, you'll find the Louvre Museum, home to masterpieces like the Mona Lisa. The Louvre is a must-see. But Paris isn't just about the big-name attractions. The real magic lies in wandering its charming streets. From the romantic streets of Paris, we journey to the Swiss Alps. Imagine towering peaks, emerald meadows, and crystal-clear lakes. Escape into the heart of nature. The Swiss Alps offer something for everyone. Lace up your boots, breathe in the crisp air, and immerse yourself. In winter, the Alps transform into a wonderland. Glide down slopes and warm up with hot chocolate. The region also has charming villages with traditional character. Amsterdam, a city that truly floats on its own charm. Here, it's all about the canal boats. Imagine cruising these placid waterways, lined with iconic gabled houses. Amsterdam's canals aren't just pretty, they're practical. There's no better way to feel the city's rhythm than a canal cruise. Explore the bustling flower markets bursting with color. And don't miss the Rijksmuseum, home to Dutch masters like Rembrandt. Now, let's trade those canals for coastlines as we journey to Cinque Terre, Italy. Imagine this: 5 colorful villages, precariously perched on rugged cliffs overlooking the turquoise waters of the Ligurian Sea. This, my friends, is Cinque Terre, which translates to 5 lands, and trust me, it's a feast for the senses. We're talking centuries-old fishing villages, each with its own distinct personality. There's Monte Rosso al Mare, the largest and liveliest of the bunch, perfect for a dip in the sea. Then there's Vernazza with its charming harbor and pastel-colored houses clinging to the hillside. Cornelia sits high above the sea, offering breathtaking views, while Manarola charms with its vineyards cascading down to the water's edge. And finally there is Rio Maggiore, connected to Manarola by the famed Via dell'Amore, or Lover's Lane. Now, the Via dell'Amore is sadly closed for repairs, but don't despair. Hiking between these villages is an experience in itself. Just be prepared for some steep climbs and narrow paths, but the reward, my friends, is well worth the effort. Cinque Terre is about slowing down, savoring fresh seafood, sipping local wine, and embracing the Italian dolce far niente, the sweetness of doing nothing. It's a place where time seems to stand still, and the simple pleasures in life take center stage. Get ready to be swept away to the breathtaking island of Santorini. Picture this: whitewashed villages perched atop volcanic cliffs. Add to that the mesmerizing azure waters of the Aegean Sea. Santorini is a place where myth meets reality. Legend has it that this volcanic island was once part of the lost city of Atlantis. The sky explodes in a kaleidoscope of colors as the sun dips below the horizon. Lake Bled is one of those places that seems almost too perfect to be real. Nestled in the heart of the Julian Alps in Slovenia, this emerald green lake is straight out of a fairy tale. The star of the show is Bled Island, a tiny islet in the middle of the lake, topped with a storybook church, the Church of the Assumption. You can reach the island by traditional wooden boats called pletna, rowed by local oarsmen, or rent your own rowboat for a romantic adventure. Once you're on the island, climb the 99 stone steps to the church and ring the wishing bell for good luck, a tradition dating back centuries. Back on the mainland, take a leisurely stroll around the lake, enjoying the views and maybe stopping for some delicious kremsnita, the local cream cake. Lake Bled is a place to slow down, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and simply soak in the beauty. London. This city is a whirlwind of history, culture, and that undeniable British charm. You could spend weeks here and still only scratch the surface, but even a short visit will leave you wanting more. Start your London adventure by hitting the classics: Buckingham Palace, the Tower of London, and the Houses of Parliament with its iconic Big Ben. Be sure to catch the changing of the guard ceremony at Buckingham Palace for a taste of royal pageantry. Then escape the crowds with a peaceful stroll through Hyde Park, one of London's many green spaces. In the evening, catch a show in London's famous West End Theatre District. From musicals to dramas, there's something for everyone. And of course, no trip to London is complete without a visit to a traditional pub. Belly up to the bar, order a pint, and strike up a conversation with the locals. You'll quickly feel right at home. Welcome to Bruges, Belgium, a perfectly preserved medieval city that feels like it's straight out of a storybook. With cobbled streets, canals, and charming market squares, Bruges is a delight to explore. Start your journey in the Markt, the bustling heart of Bruges. Climb the steps to the top for breathtaking views. Lose yourself in narrow streets lined with gabled houses and cozy cafes. Take a boat tour for a unique perspective on the city. No trip is complete without indulging in Belgian chocolate and waffles. Bonjour and welcome to Colmar. Nestled in the heart of Alsace, this enchanting town is like stepping into a real-life fairy tale. Half-timbered houses adorned with colorful flower boxes line cobblestone streets, creating a scene straight out of a storybook. As you stroll through the charming old town, be sure to keep your camera handy. Every corner reveals a new postcard-worthy view, from the picturesque canals to the Grand Maison Pfister, a masterpiece of German Renaissance architecture. Be sure to stop and smell the roses, or rather the Riesling. This region is renowned for its exquisite wines, and Colmar is the perfect place to sample some local vintages. Settle down at a traditional windstub, a cozy Alsatian tavern, and savor the flavors of the region. And don't forget to try the tarte flambée, a thin crust pizza topped with creme fraiche, onions, and bacon. A true Alsatian delicacy. Next up, we journey to the iconic Matterhorn, one of the most recognizable peaks in the Swiss Alps. Dominating the skyline with its jagged pyramidal shape, the Matterhorn is a true testament to nature's grandeur. Experience the Matterhorn's majesty on the Gornergrat Bahn, Europe's highest open-air railway. Be captivated by panoramic views of surrounding peaks and glaciers. The charming village of Zermatt, nestled at the foot of the Matterhorn, is a haven for hikers and skiers alike. Imagine waking up to the sight of the sun rising over the majestic Matterhorn. Benvenuti a Venezia. Venice, the floating city, is a place like no other, built on islands connected by canals. Venice is where romance and history intertwine. Glide through the canals on a gondola, feeling like you've stepped back in time. Marvel at St. Mark's Square, with its stunning basilica and the Doge's Palace. Visit the Rialto Bridge, bustling with shops and vendors. Art lovers should visit the Peggy Guggenheim collection. For an authentic experience, take a Vaporetto to the outer islands. The Amalfi Coast, folks, it's like stepping into a postcard. This stretch of coastline south of Naples is just breathtaking. Imagine dramatic cliffs plunging into the turquoise Mediterranean, pastel-colored villages clinging to the hillsides, and lush lemon groves perfuming the air. It's no wonder this place has been a playground for the rich and famous for centuries. But you don't need a yacht to appreciate its beauty. Hop on a local bus, navigate the winding roads, and soak it all in. One of the most iconic towns along the coast is Positano. With its colorful houses cascading down to the sea, it's a photographer's dream. Take a dip in the clear waters, indulge in some fresh seafood, and just breathe in that Mediterranean air. And if you're up for a little adventure, hike the Path of the Gods Trail. This scenic path winds its way along the cliffs, offering panoramic views that will leave you speechless. Trust me, the Amalfi Coast is a feast for the senses. Barcelona, oh Barcelona. This Catalan capital sizzles with energy, from its sunny beaches to its vibrant street life. But what truly sets this city apart is its architecture, especially the whimsical creations of Antoni Gaudí. His Sagrada Familia Basilica is like nothing you've ever seen. It's a masterpiece of organic forms, soaring towers, and intricate details. It's been under construction for over a century and still isn't finished, but that's part of its charm. And don't miss Park Güell, another Gaudí gem. It's like stepping into a whimsical fairy tale with its mosaic-covered benches, gingerbread houses, and stunning city views. Wander through its gardens, snap some photos, and let your imagination run wild. Barcelona is also a city for strolling. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine streets of the Gothic Quarter. Grab a bite at the bustling Boqueria market and soak in the vibrant atmosphere of Las Ramblas. Barcelona will steal your heart. Dubrovnik on Croatia's Dalmatian coast is a city straight out of a storybook. Its gleaming white walls and terracotta rooftops make it the pearl of the Adriatic. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has a rich history. Walk the ancient city walls and imagine the stories they could tell. Take a cable car up to Mount Sarge for breathtaking views. Welcome to Athens, everybody. This is the original Athens, the cradle of Western civilization. The heart of Athens is the Acropolis, this majestic rock that rises right out of the city. Up here, you've got the Parthenon, this iconic temple dedicated to Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Wander through the Plaka neighborhood with its narrow streets and cozy tavernas. And when you're ready for a break, find a little cafe. Order yourself a Greek coffee and just soak up the atmosphere. Hola from the Algarve, folks. If it's sun, sand, and sea you're after, look no further. Portugal's southern coast is like a postcard come to life. Start in Lagos, a historic town with a pirate past. Explore the old town, check out the fort, or take a boat trip to Punta da Piedade. Amazing rock formations jut out of the water. Head east to Albufeira for a livelier spot, buzzing nightlife, restaurants, and bars. Find a quiet stretch of sand to relax. Inland to Monchique for handicrafts and views. Hike through Cork oak forests. Visit a distillery or enjoy the peace and quiet. Experience the Algarve, one of Europe's most beautiful coastlines. Benvenuti a Tuscany, everyone. We're in the heart of Italy, bursting with beauty, history, and delicious food and wine. Picture this: rolling hills covered in vineyards and olive groves, dotted with cypress trees and charming villages. It's the kind of place where you can lose yourself in the scenery. We'll start in Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance. This city is an art lover's dream. Masterpieces around every corner. Michelangelo's David, Botticelli's Birth of Venus, and Brunelleschi's Duomo. Then, we'll venture out to the Tuscan countryside. Visit Siena, famous for its paleo horse race, and San Gimignano with its iconic towers. No trip to Tuscany is complete without a visit to a winery to sample the local Chianti. So, get ready to say, Sin Sin to Tuscany, a region that truly has it all. Lisbon, Portugal's hilly coastal capital. It's a city that wraps its arms around you with a melancholic charm called saudade. You feel it in the soulful strains of fado music, in the faded grandeur of its styled buildings, and the iconic yellow tram 28. Take a ride on the Elevador de Santa Justa for stunning views. And don't miss the sweet pastel de nata, a Lisbon specialty. Lisbon is a city that stays with you long after you've left. Just a short flight from Lisbon, we come to Madeira, a volcanic island rising dramatically from the Atlantic. Known as the Flower Island, Madeira is a paradise for nature lovers. Imagine hiking through verdant forests or riding a cable car up to Monte for breathtaking views. Explore lava tubes, go canyoning, or swim in natural volcanic pools. Visit Funchals markets and sample local wines and fresh produce. Whether seeking adventure or relaxation, Madeira has something for everyone. Our next stop takes us to the heart of the Mediterranean, to the tiny island nation of Malta. Perched atop a rocky peninsula overlooking a sparkling harbor, we find Valletta, Malta's stunning capital city. This city is steeped in the legacy of the Knights of St. John. They left behind grand fortifications, elegant palaces, and stunning Baroque architecture. Wander through Valletta's narrow streets and step back in time. Admire the intricate carvings on honey-colored buildings and explore hidden courtyards. Visit St. John's Co-Cathedral, a Baroque masterpiece. Valletta is alive with vibrant cafe culture and Mediterranean cuisine. Well, hello there, fellow adventurers. Today, we're venturing to a land of stark contrasts and breathtaking beauty, Iceland. Our journey begins in Reykjavik, a city that's as hip as it is historic. Imagine strolling colorful streets lined with quirky shops and cozy cafes. You can't miss the iconic Hallgrímskirkja church. Now, let's talk about the Golden Circle, a classic Icelandic road trip. Witness the raw power of nature at Thingvellir National Park. Be mesmerized by the Gullfoss waterfall, a roaring cascade, and encounter the Geysir geothermal area, where Strákur geyser erupts. Get ready to have your breath taken away, because today we're sailing into the heart of Norway's fjords. These majestic waterways, carved by ancient glaciers, are awe-inspiring. Picture towering cliffs plunging into deep blue waters adorned with lush forests and waterfalls. It's like stepping into a real-life postcard. One of the best ways to experience this landscape is by taking a scenic cruise. No trip is complete without visiting Geirangerfjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Be captivated by the Seven Sisters waterfall, 7 streams cascading down the cliff. And don't miss the hike to Trolltunga, a dramatic rock formation with jaw-dropping views. Welcome to Copenhagen, the capital of cool, known for its trendy design, delicious food, and laid-back hygge lifestyle. Hygge means creating a cozy atmosphere and embracing simple pleasures. Start at Nyhavn, the picturesque harbor with colorful townhouses. Sip coffee at a canal-side cafe and soak in the lively atmosphere. Stroll down Struget, Copenhagen's pedestrian-friendly shopping street. Don't miss Tivoli Gardens, one of the oldest amusement parks. Edinburgh, Scotland's capital, perched atop a volcanic landscape, a mix of grit and grace. They call it Auld Reekie. Visit Edinburgh Castle, 1,000 years of history. Edinburgh's Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a vibrant art scene with world-class museums and festivals. Now, how about a little winter magic? We're heading north, way north, to Lapland, Finland. This is the land of the midnight sun, the northern lights, and of course, Santa Claus. Lapland is a winter wonderland, a place where the snow sparkles under the endless sky. You can go dog sledding through pristine forests, try your hand at ice fishing, or even spend the night in an igloo hotel. And if you're lucky, you might just catch a glimpse of the aurora borealis. This celestial ballet of light is a truly awe-inspiring sight. It's like the heavens are putting on a show just for you. But the real magic of Lapland lies in its people, the Sami. They've lived in harmony with nature for centuries, herding reindeer and preserving their ancient traditions. A visit to Lapland is a chance to experience a different way of life, one that's deeply connected to the natural world. Next stop, Stockholm. This elegant city is spread across 14 islands, connected by a network of bridges and ferries. It's a city that's both modern and historic, with a unique Scandinavian charm. Gamla Stan, Stockholm's old town, is a must-see. This well-preserved medieval center is a maze of narrow cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and charming squares. You'll find plenty of cafes, shops, and restaurants tucked away in its winding alleys. Stockholm is also a city of museums. The Vasa Museum, home to a remarkably preserved 17th century warship, is a must-see. And don't miss the Skansen Open Air Museum, where you can step back in time and experience Swedish life through the ages. But Stockholm is more than just museums and history. It's also a vibrant, modern city with a thriving culinary scene, world-class shopping, and a lively nightlife. So come on, let's explore the beauty of the Baltic. Tallinn. This charming city, nestled on the Baltic Sea, is a true gem of Eastern Europe. With its remarkably well-preserved medieval old town, Tallinn offers a captivating journey back in time. You'll feel like you've stepped into a living fairy tale. Cobblestone streets wind their way past colorful gabled houses and soaring church spires, whispering stories of centuries past. Be sure to wander through the town hall square, the heart of Tallinn since the Middle Ages. And don't forget your camera. You'll find plenty of cozy cafes tucked away in the lanes, perfect for savoring a hot coffee and a pastry while soaking up the atmosphere. And for a taste of local life, be sure to check out the bustling market overflowing with Estonian crafts and culinary delights. Tallinn is a delightful blend of history, culture, and modern energy, making it an unforgettable stop on any European adventure. Get ready for a visual feast as we journey along Ireland's legendary Ring of Kerry. This scenic drive, winding its way through County Kerry, showcases the Emerald Isle at its most breathtaking. Imagine rugged cliffs plunging into the wild Atlantic, rolling green hills dotted with sheep, and charming villages brimming with Irish charm. The Ring of Kerry is best explored at a leisurely pace. Rent a car, pack a picnic, and let the road be your guide. Take your time to stop at quaint villages like Sneem and Kenmare, each with its own unique character and stories to tell. And be sure to keep an eye out for ancient stone forts and mystical stone circles, remnants of Ireland's rich and ancient past. For a truly unforgettable experience, hike up to the Gap of Dunlow, a narrow mountain pass carved by glaciers, for panoramic views that will take your breath away. Prepare to be captivated by the raw, untamed beauty of the Faroe Islands. This archipelago of 18 volcanic islands offers a truly off-the-beaten-path escape. Dramatic cliffs, cascading waterfalls, and colorful villages await, a paradise for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. Hike along dramatic coastlines, explore hidden sea caves, or soak up the tranquility. Experience a unique culture shaped by the sea. Visit charming villages like Gassadalur or historic Kirkjubur. A journey to a world apart. where you can reconnect with nature. From the dramatic fjords of Norway, we journeyed to the breathtaking Lofoten Islands. This string of islands is a sight to behold. Imagine towering granite cliffs plunging into crystal clear waters, their peaks often veiled in mist. These islands are a paradise for nature lovers, with hiking trails that wind through rugged landscapes, offering breathtaking views at every turn. Picture yourself trekking through meadows carpeted in wildflowers, the salty air invigorating your senses. And as you gaze out over the vast expanse of the ocean, keep an eye out for sea eagles soaring overhead. But the Lofoten Islands are more than just a pretty face. These islands have a rich history steeped in fishing, and charming fishing villages dot the coastline. These colorful wooden houses, perched on stilts over the water, have endured for centuries, a testament to the resilience of the people and the bounty of the sea. Be sure to sample the local catch of the day. The fresh fish here is simply unbeatable. From the dramatic landscapes to the charming fishing villages, the Lofoten Islands offer an unforgettable travel experience. Whether you're an avid hiker, a photography enthusiast, or simply seeking a peaceful escape amidst stunning natural beauty, the Lofoten Islands will leave you breathless. Next, we journey to the enchanting city of Prague. This city of 100 spires is a captivating blend of history and culture. Imagine strolling across the Charles Bridge as the Vltava River flows gently beneath. Prague's Old Town Square is a sight to behold. The astronomical clock is a must-see. Climb the Old Town Hall Tower for panoramic views. Venture beyond the main square to discover cobblestone streets lined with charming cafes and traditional pubs. From the grand castle that overlooks the city, Prague's story unfolds with every step you take. Our European journey takes us next to Budapest, Hungary, a city split by the majestic Danube River. Often called the Pearl of the Danube, Budapest is a captivating blend of history, culture, and architectural grandeur. Budapest is actually two cities in one, Buda and Pest, connected by a chain of magnificent bridges. On the Buda side, you'll find the iconic Fisherman's Bastion, with its fairy tale turrets and stunning views of the Parliament building across the river. Take a break from sightseeing to relax in one of Budapest's famous thermal baths, a tradition dating back to Roman times. Whether you're exploring its historical landmarks or enjoying the vibrant street life, Budapest is a city that will leave a lasting impression. Nestled amidst towering mountains in southwestern Montenegro, Kotor is a UNESCO World Heritage Site with a charm that's as dramatic as its setting. This fortified town spills out from the edge of the Bay of Kotor, a dazzling fjord-like bay. Wander through the narrow cobbled streets of Kotor's Old Town, and you'll feel like you've stepped back in time. Venetian-era architecture whispers stories of the town's rich past. For the best views, tackle the climb to the top of the San Giovanni Fortress. The Bay of Kotor stretches out like a shimmering ribbon, dotted with tiny islands. After exploring, treat yourself to a delicious seafood dinner by the waterfront. Kotor is a place that will stay with you long after you've said goodbye. Prepare to be amazed by Plitvice Lakes National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Croatia. 16 cascading lakes, interconnected by waterfalls and travertine barriers, create an otherworldly landscape. It's a must-see for nature lovers and photographers. The park is divided into upper and lower lakes, each with unique character. Wooden walkways and trails offer breathtaking views. Spend a full day or more here at your own pace. Hike to hidden waterfalls and viewpoints. Be captivated by the sights and sounds. Watch for local wildlife including deer, bears, wolves, and birds. Observe from a safe distance and respect their habitat. Stay on marked paths to protect this fragile ecosystem. Welcome to Lake Balaton, often called the Hungarian Sea. This sprawling freshwater lake is a beloved vacation spot for Hungarians and a hidden gem for international travelers. With charming towns, rolling vineyards, and shimmering blue waters, Lake Balaton offers relaxation and recreation. The southern shore has shallow waters perfect for families, while the northern shore boasts deeper waters ideal for swimming and sailing. Lake Balaton is famous for its consistent winds, perfect for windsurfing. Beyond the beach, explore the rich history and culture. Visit charming towns along the shoreline. Don't miss the Benedictine Abbey in Tihany. Explore the Tapolca Lake Cave and its underground lake. Lake Balaton is surrounded by vineyards, producing some of Hungary's finest wines. Sample local wines at a cozy cellar, or enjoy lunch at a vineyard restaurant. Cheers! Now, we're venturing a bit east to a city that offers a unique blend of history and grandeur, Moscow. This bustling metropolis, with its onion-domed churches and imposing Soviet-era architecture, is a feast for the senses. Our first stop has to be the heart of the city, Red Square. Imagine standing on the cobblestones, the Kremlin walls to your right, St. Basil's Cathedral with its colorful, swirling domes before you, and the gum department store, a relic of the Soviet era, across the way. It's a place where centuries of history collide. Don't miss the Kremlin itself, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This fortified complex, once home to czars and now the seat of Russian power, houses impressive cathedrals, palaces, and museums. You can tour the Armory Chamber, marvel at the Tsar Cannon, and soak in the grandeur of a bygone era. Just remember, folks, lines can be long, so plan ahead. Let's hop over to Poland now, to a city that has endured and thrived through centuries, Krakow. This charming city, with its well-preserved medieval core, is a true gem of Central Europe. We begin in the heart of Krakow, the Rynek Główny, or Main Market Square. This is the largest medieval square in Europe, and it's absolutely brimming with life. Imagine yourself strolling through the square, surrounded by colorful townhouses, street musicians filling the air with melodies, and the iconic Cloth Hall standing proudly in the center. No trip to Krakow is complete without a visit to Wawel Hill, the historic seat of Polish royalty. Explore the Wawel Castle, a stunning complex that's a mix of architectural styles reflecting centuries of history. And be sure to step inside Wawel Cathedral, where Polish kings were crowned and laid to rest. Get ready to be charmed, everyone, because we're heading to Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia. This delightful city, with its dragon-adorned bridges and castle perched on a hill, is like something out of a fairy tale. Our journey begins on the banks of the Ljubljanica River, which meanders gracefully through the heart of the city. Take a stroll along the riverbanks, lined with cafes and restaurants. Look out for the distinctive triple bridge, a trio of bridges designed by the renowned architect Jože Plečnik, and keep an eye out for the playful dragon statues that guard the dragon bridge. For a bird's eye view of this enchanting city, take the funicular or hike up to Ljubljana Castle, perched atop Castle Hill. From here, you'll be treated to breathtaking panoramic views of the city, the river, and the surrounding hills. It's the perfect spot to catch the sunset and soak in the magic of Ljubljana. Tucked away in the heart of Transylvania, Brasov is a Romanian gem. This city is a delight, with its cobblestone streets winding through a medieval maze. The council square has been the heart of Brasov since the 15th century. Imagine colorful Baroque buildings and sidewalk cafes. Nearby, the iconic Black Church dominates the skyline. This Gothic masterpiece is a testament to Brasov's enduring spirit. Today, it's a vibrant university town with a modern edge. Brasov is sure to leave a lasting impression. Riga, the vibrant capital of Latvia, blends rich history with a modern spirit. Stroll through its charming Old Town, a UNESCO site, with cobblestone streets and medieval guild halls. Riga is also renowned for its stunning Art Nouveau architecture. Walk along Alberta Street, an open-air museum of this whimsical style. In the evening, experience the city's vibrant nightlife. Istanbul, a city straddling two continents, is where history unfolds before your eyes. Ancient world collides with the modern, whispers of Byzantine emperors mingle with calls to prayer. Start in Sultanahmet, the historic heart, with landmarks like Hagia Sophia. Nearby, the Blue Mosque impresses with its minarets and blue Iznik tiles. Don't miss Topkapi Palace, the opulent residence of Ottoman sultans. Wander through the Grand Bazaar, a marketplace for carpets, spices, and souvenirs. Cruise the Bosphorus and admire Ottoman palaces and waterfront mansions. Dubrovnik. This magnificent walled city, perched on Croatia's Dalmatian coast, is like stepping right into a medieval fairy tale. Known as the Pearl of the Adriatic, Dubrovnik's history is as rich and captivating as its scenery. You'll be enchanted as you wander through the limestone streets, marveling at the centuries-old architecture. The city walls, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offer breathtaking panoramic views of the terracotta rooftops and the glittering Adriatic Sea. Make sure to take a leisurely stroll along the walls, soaking in the history and the incredible vistas. Dubrovnik is a city that begs to be explored on foot. Get lost in its labyrinthine alleyways, discover hidden courtyards, and enjoy a cup of coffee at a charming cafe. And don't miss the chance to ride the cable car to the top of Mount Surge for even more awe-inspiring views of the city and the coastline. Dubrovnik is truly a feast for the senses. Get ready to be swept away by the magic of Santorini. This iconic Greek island, with its whitewashed villages clinging to volcanic cliffs, is simply breathtaking. Indulge in delicious Greek cuisine and witness unforgettable sunsets. Explore Oia and Fira, with charming whitewashed houses and vibrant bougainvillea. The narrow streets, lined with shops, cafes, and art galleries, invite you to meander. Witness the magical sunset over the Aegean Sea. Find a spot in Oia and watch the sky transform into vibrant colors. Prepare to be transported to another world in Cappadocia, central Turkey. Volcanic eruptions blanketed the region in ash, forming soft rock. Wind and water sculpted this rock into valleys, canyons, and fairy chimneys. Experience the magic from above in a hot air balloon. A sunrise ride offers breathtaking views. Discover ancient cave churches and underground cities. Welcome back to Athens, everybody. You can't talk about Europe's beauty without feeling the weight of history echoing through these marble ruins. The birthplace of democracy, philosophy, theater, concepts that still shape our world today. Each visit unveils something new. Let's wander through the Agora, the ancient marketplace. No trip to Athens is complete without paying homage to the Acropolis. Seeing the Parthenon perched up there, it's a testament to human ingenuity and artistic brilliance. Okay folks, buckle up because we're headed to a place that seems too charming to be real. Hallstatt, Austria. Nestled between a glistening lake and towering mountains, this village is straight out of a fairy tale. Cobblestone streets, flower boxes, and classic Austrian houses. It's almost too picturesque. Hallstatt has a history as rich as its scenery. Today, it's a magnet for travelers seeking natural beauty and old world charm. Take a leisurely stroll along the lakeside promenade. Trust me, Hallstatt is a place where you'll want to linger. From one Austrian gem to another, we find ourselves in Salzburg, a city that blends history, music, and stunning alpine scenery. You might know it as the setting for The Sound of Music, is the birthplace of Mozart, and his presence is everywhere. No trip is complete without visiting the Hohensalzburg Fortress. Salzburg is a feast for the senses, folks. We're venturing deep into the heart of Bavaria, folks, to a place that seems plucked straight from a storybook, Neuschwanstein Castle. This magnificent structure, perched high on a craggy cliff, isn't your typical medieval fortress. It was commissioned in the 19th century by King Ludwig II, a man known for his eccentricities and love for art. He admired composer Richard Wagner and envisioned this castle as a grand stage, a tribute to Wagnerian operas and a romanticized vision of the German Middle Ages. The castle's soaring towers, ornate balconies, and dramatic location transport you to a world of fantasy. Getting up to the castle is an adventure. You can hike, take a horse-drawn carriage, or a shuttle bus. Inside, you'll find opulent rooms adorned with murals, intricate woodwork, and glittering chandeliers. It's no wonder this castle inspired Walt Disney himself. The real magic happens when you step outside and take in the panoramic vistas from the castle ramparts. Lush forests, sparkling lakes, and the Bavarian Alps create a view that will stay with you long after you've left. Lake Geneva. Nestled amidst the grandeur of the Swiss Alps, this isn't just a lake, it's a liquid masterpiece. You can't talk about Lake Geneva without mentioning its crown jewel, the Jet d'eau. This iconic fountain shoots water a staggering 140 meters into the air. Take a stroll along the lakeside promenade, grab a bench, and just soak it all in. Did you know that Lord Byron himself once graced these shores? Follow in his footsteps with a leisurely boat tour. Lake Geneva is a harmonious blend of nature and culture. Vienna, Austria, a symphony of elegance, culture, and history. Be swept away by its imperial grandeur, ornate palaces whispering tales of emperors. No trip is complete without a Strauss waltz. Experience the legendary Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra. Wander through world-class museums, marvel at Klimt and Schiele, and sip on Viennese coffee. Vienna is a feast for the senses. From schnitzels to Sachertorte, stroll through Naschmarkt and let your taste buds journey. Vienna invites you to savor the moment. Put on your dancing shoes, grab a slice of cake, and experience the magic of Vienna, a city that will steal your heart. Well, folks, there you have it. Our whirlwind tour of Europe's 50 most beautiful places has come to an end. From the Eiffel Tower's twinkling lights to the sun-drenched Greek Isles, from the canals of Amsterdam to the Swiss Alps' snow-capped peaks, we've explored some of the most stunning landscapes and vibrant cities this continent has to offer. But remember, this is just a taste, a starting point for your own European adventures. So grab your backpack, brush up on your foreign phrases, and get out there and experience the magic of Europe for yourself. And who knows, maybe you'll even discover your own hidden gem along the way. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. And be sure to tell me which of these amazing destinations is calling your name. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Until next time, happy